Hi, everybody, and welcome to day one of our Life as a Coach in our Vital Behaviors group. So, I'm Jessie Clifton. I am an Emerald coach here with Beachbody, and I just wanted to welcome you guys and just kind of give you a recap or give you kind of an introduction of what you're going to be kind of going through this whole week with us. So, today's kind of the intro day. We're going to be talking about everything. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about personal development, why that is one of the most important vital behaviors to be a Beachbody coach. Wednesday we're talking about being a product of the product and how that actually helps you become a better coach and be a better person. Thursday we're going to be talking about recognition, and then Friday we're going to be talking about inviting because there's kind of a lot of questions out there. So this is different than a lot of the groups that we've done in the past before, but we really want to give you like a true sneak peek and understanding of what it is to be a Beachbody coach. So I just want to give you a little story and start off with how I became a coach. In November of 2013, I got married to my husband, and shortly after that, we had moved up to San Francisco from San Diego so he could pursue his career in becoming a chiropractic doctor. I was working from home at the time, and we moved up here. I didn't really know nobody in close vicinity to us. He was at school all day long. I was at home all by myself, and it was the first time in a long time that I was truly by myself, and it hit me. I didn't know what my purpose was. I didn't know who I was. I was just going through the motions and just following everyone else's dreams and supporting everyone else and just going everywhere I could go and kind of avoiding that main harsh reality of what do I actually want to do? What do my gifts, like what can I give to others? What does that actually mean? Like, who am I? So I was going through kind of an identity crisis, I guess you could say, and I didn't really know what to do. And then all of a sudden, like, we're in this new place, and we're in San Francisco, and there's food everywhere, and it's such great food, and the pounds slowly started to creep in and creep on after the whole wedding diet happened. So I kind of gained a lot of weight back, and I was even more insecure about myself and the way that I looked in my body, and I just tried, and thankfully it was cold up here, so I could hide everything, hide my weight and everything, and it didn't really bother me too much. And, well, I tried not to let it bother me. I'll be brutally honest. I tried not to let it bother me, but it really did because I wasn't confident mentally in myself, and I wasn't confident physically in myself. So I made a change. I started working out from home. I was doing free online workouts at anything that I could find. I'd run to our apartment complex had a gym, so I'd run to the gym on my lunch breaks, on right after work, and just trying to get in a healthy habit of things. And at the time, I had a friend, she reached out to me, she's like, hey, I have a challenge group going on, and I see that you're working out a lot, because naturally it was part of my new lifestyle, so I would share it on social media, because my friends aren't here, my family aren't here, and that's the place where you share what you're doing and what's making you proud of yourself. So I started sharing it. She's like, hey, I have a challenge group coming out. Would you be interested in joining? Those magical words. And I kind of avoided it. And I was like, no, it's okay. I don't want to do that right now. Because I didn't want to fall into like a little sales trap. I felt like it was going to be a sales trap. And I didn't understand what it was. Because there's a lot of MLMs out there where it is a sales trap. And it doesn't make sense. And it's not right. So I told her no. But she kept at it. She's like, you're being so consistent, just join. So I was like, what the heck, why not? I have nothing to lose at this point. And I joined a challenge group, and it changed everything. The motivation that everyone was giving each other, the encouragement, the love, everything. And I started seeing the results that I wanted. I started eating better. I started realizing what I should be eating. I started working out at a higher capacity and a higher rate, and I started losing the weight because I wasn't really losing anything. I was just kind of going through the motions. So then as we're going through the groups, I went through a couple groups with her, and she's just like, have you ever thought about being a coach? I was like, no. Again, I just fell into those common myths that is Beachbody that we hear and we think of every day. And so for a solid year, literally a year, I just said no because I didn't want to be a salesperson. I didn't want to have to sell my friends, sell my family. Like, that was one thing. I didn't want to be that guy just bugging them like, hey, hi, here I am, buy something from me. That's just something that I wasn't going to do. And then I didn't have a lot of time on my hands. So that was another barrier that I was like, I don't have the time to do this. Like, you're a stay-at-home mom. Like, I see that you have, like, you fit it into your day, whatever. Like, I made excuse after excuse after excuse that I didn't have any time. I didn't want to be a salesperson. And then the scary thought of, I don't want to be part of a pyramid scheme. Like, the only reason why you want me on your team is because you want to make your money. And that was probably one of the biggest things that held me back as well, is that thought. And I actually went online and I Googled and I was like, is Beachbody a pyramid scheme? Like, I literally Googled the history of Beachbody because I didn't want to fall into that. And I found out, well, now they've been around for almost 20 years. They have a great BBB rating. They are not a pyramid scheme. That's actually illegal. So you have seen those companies shut down already. And in 20 years, sorry if they were, they would have been shut down already. And I was like, you know what, I'm not. And so I was like slowly breaking down those barriers, and she was helping me, like talking me through things and giving me places to help research so I could find these areas. And I just looked at her, I was like, you know what? I'm not in shape. I'm not happy with myself. I'm not mentally happy with where I'm at, and I don't feel confident enough. And she flat out laid it out to me, and she said, Jesse, that's what a coach is being about. That's the life of a coach. The life of a coach is your fitness transformation and your mental transformation, sharing your journey and helping others along the way as you're helping rebuild yourself. And that, like, right there was like a punch in the gut. And I was like, all right, let's try this. If anything, I'll get a discount. Like, if anything, I'll get a discount on the products because I was already drinking Shakeology. I was already working out. And she said, you don't have any sales quotas. You don't have quotas. You don't have any demands. There's no hidden fees. You'll still get a discount, so you'll still come out on top. And I was like, let's do this. Let's game on. And since then, guys, my life has changed. So if you're one of my personal friends or family, you've seen my life make this transformation of this weird, insecure, but pretending to be confident girl. All of a sudden, I'm spewing happiness. And it's not the fake social media happiness that people see. It's I'm truly confident and comfortable in myself, and I know I can do anything I set my mind to now. And when before, I had no clue what I could do. I was scared to take any type of jump because I didn't believe in myself. And that's a scary thought. So I'm glad I did that. And I just wanted to welcome you guys again. So Brooke and I are so excited that you're here. Whether you become a discount coach just for the 25% off, an active coach because you want to make some type of money and cover your expenses of Shakeology every single month, or you want to start, using the money to cover your car payment, cover a portion of your mortgage, groceries, whatever it may be, or you want to go full-blown in and be part of the $1 Million Club, this is you. This is for you. This is your business. You can do whatever you want with it. So I wanted to welcome you. Thank you for coming, and then don't hesitate throughout this group. Post any questions that you have, and we will be brutally honest with you no matter what you post. About anything. You can post how much you start to make. You can post, do I have to be in shape? We'll answer that because this is what the group's about. So I hope you have a great week, and we are excited to share all of these little goodies with you. And Brooke will be popping in later today to tell you about our raffle that we have for you for anyone that does actually take the chance on themselves. Have a great one, guys.